we are going to discuss about curve fitting, and curve fitting by the method of a least square. There are several methods for the curve fitting, means by graphical method, by methods of a moment, and some more methods, and also a method of a principle of a least square. But only we here discuss by the method of a principle of a least square. So curve fitting here, curve fitting by the method of least square, by method of least square, method of least square, least square, least square, curve fitting by the method of least square. Now, as we say that there are several methods of a curve fitting, but here only we discuss about a curve fitting by the method of a least square. Suppose these theta is a given, x and y is a given, is there is n data corresponding to the x, there is n data of the y, x1, x2, x3, and similarly there is xn and y1, y2, y3 and y. So suppose there is n data. So first we give the geometrical interpretation of a method of a least square, then mathematically how we solve, how we find the equation, means a function by the method of a least square. Suppose here we draw the graph of these points. So, and these point is what? These point are, suppose this one is x1, y1, next one is x2, y2, x3, y3. These are the points. These are the points. Means this one is what? x1, y1. Similarly, here this one is xn, yn. These are the points. And this dotted diagram is called, known as what? Scatter diagram. Scatter diagram. Scatter diagram. Now, whatever the curve here we try to fit, either a straight line or a polynomial of a degree 2, polynomial of a degree 3, or any other form of a curve. So what will happen here? Suppose here, so what will happen here? Suppose we try to fit a straight line. So suppose this one is a straight line. This one is a straight line. So what do you think about this one? How many number of a straight line are possible that satisfy on an average this set of a data? So y equal what? Y equal, suppose this one is a one straight line, y equal a plus bx. Y equal a plus bx. This one is a straight line. So it's not necessary all the data lie on a straight line, lie on this straight line or this function, whatever the function, but here sake of a simplicity we consider what? We consider the straight line. If a point lie on a straight line, then what is the difference? Difference becomes 0. If that point not lie on a straight line, then there is a difference. There is a difference. Suppose x2, y2 does not lie on a straight line. x2, y2 does not lie on a straight line. Then this one is a what? This one is a difference. This one is a difference. This one is an error. So here in a curve fitting by the method of a least square, we find the square of an error. This one is a, suppose E2, then we find what? E2 square. Similarly, the difference of a straight line at point x1, y1, this one is the E1. And square of error become E1 square. E1 square, E2 square, E3 square, E4 square, and so on. For the nth data, there is a En square. Then we find the sum of all the square of a error. Then we minimize the sum of a square of a error by the usual method of a calculus of a maximum and minimum. So this one is a what? This one is a geometrical interpretation of a curve fitting by the method of a least square. So mathematically how we find the value for A and B. Now one another things. What do you think about what is our aim? Our aim is to minimize this data. In other words, how many possibilities of a straight line? Suppose this one is the upper limit of the data, and this one is the lower limit of the data. So between these two, this one is the upper limit of the data and this one is the lower limit of a data. So between upper limit and lower limit, how many number of a straight line are possible? There is an infinite number of a straight line are possible. So among infinite number of a straight line, we try to find out such straight line whose square of error is minimum, whose difference, this difference, average of this difference, average of this difference, average of this difference, average of this difference is minimum. So mathematically how we find this one means x and y is a given, x is a given and y is a given. So this one is the data x1, x2 up to xn, and here y1, y2 and yn, and here we assume that let y equal a plus bx with the best fitted straight line. What is the meaning of a best fitted? Whose residual value, whose error is the minimum. We try to find out such a straight line whose difference from average of a difference, square of average of a difference from all the data is minimum. Suppose that best fitted straight line is a y equal a plus bx. This one is a let y equal a plus bx is best fitted straight line. Best fitted straight line. Straight line. Best fitted straight line. Now, one straight line is different from other straight line, only values of a and b is different. Means y equal 2 plus 3x, y equal 4 plus 5x, only a and b is different. If a and b is different, then we find a different straight line. So here we try to find out the best fitted straight line, means we try to find out the best fitted value of a and b. So how we find this one? If y equal a plus bx is the best fitted straight line, suppose E is a what? E is the difference between yi minus a minus bxi. What is the meaning of this one? If this one is a best fitted straight line, then if point lie on this straight line, then the difference becomes 0. If the point lie above the straight line, then there is a positive difference. If point lie below the straight line, then difference is a negative. So equal what? Equal yi minus a minus bxi. For value of x1, y1, here we put x equal what? X1 and y equal y1. If this point lie on a straight line, then the difference is a 0. If this point lie above this straight line, then there is a positive difference. If this point lie below the straight line, then the difference is a negative. So here we denoted this one is a by what? E1. Here this one is EI. E1 equal what? Y1 minus A minus Bx1. Similarly, we find what? E2. E2 equal Y2 minus A minus Bx2. Similarly, what is the En? En equal Yn minus a minus bxn minus bxn. So, but here maybe some point lie above the straight line, some point lie below the straight line, then the value of a sum one is a positive and value of a sum error is a negative. So if we find the sum of this column, then there is a chance the error of a 1 neutralize the error of a other one, because there is a suppose minus 1 here plus 1, then if we add the error minus 1 and plus 1, then this becomes 0. Means the one error neutralize the other error. Due to this reason, here we find what? Here we find ei square. Ei square. Ei square means e1 square, e2 square, and similarly here we find the en square. En square. En square, then what will happen here? The disadvantage of adding this one means neutralize the error of a 1 by the another one. By squaring the error, all the error become positive. So here we find the sum of a error. Sum of a error here, and we denote this one by the s. S is the what? Sum of the error. This one is I equal 1 to n ei square. Ei square. This one is what? Sum of a square of a error. Sum of a square of a error. Now, what is our aim? Our aim is to minimize this error. Sum of a square of a error. So, by the method of a calculus, how we minimize any function. If we try to minimize any function, then what is the necessary condition? First derivative equal to 0. But here what is the variable? Variable is a and b, because what is our aim? Our aim is to find out the best fitted value of a and b. Means such value of a and b which minimize the value of a s. So what is our aim? Minimize s. Minimize s. Minimize s. Now how we minimize the s? If we write here, how we minimize the s? How we minimize the s? S equal what? S equal summation of ei square. I equal 1 to n. And if we write in term of a what? In term of a and b, this becomes summation I equal 1 to n yi minus a minus bxi whole square. So, what is our aim? Our aim is to minimize this one. So, what is the necessary condition for the minimization and maximization? Means partial derivative. This one is a two variable function. What is the variable here? Variable is a and b. So, you may also write this one is a what? Function of a and b. Here I am not writing this one as a function of x and y, because x and y is a constant here. Xi and yi is the constant. This one is a known values. So only unknown is the what? A and b. So this one is a function of a and b. So now what is the partial derivative? Partial derivative with respect to a, del s upon del a equal to what? 0. And del s upon del b equal to 0. So this one is a necessary condition, del s upon del a equal to 0 and del s upon del b equal to 0. This one is a necessary condition. Del s upon del a equal to 0 and del s upon del b equal to 0. Now, what is the value of this one partial derivative with respect to a? The value for del s upon del a equal what? Here if we partially differentiate the right hand side of this one, then 2 times of summation I equal 1 to n yi minus a minus bxi into power 1, and what is the derivative of a minus a? This become minus 1, this one equal 0. Similarly, if we write del s upon del b equal what? Partial derivative with respect to b, then this become 2 times summation I equal 1 to n yi minus a minus bxi to power 1, And what is the coefficient of a v? Coefficient of a v is a minus xi. So this one is a derivative with respect to v. So if we simplify this one, then we find what? Then we find the normal equation. So if we simplify this one, del s upon del a, this one equal to 0 and this one equal to 0. Now what will happen after simplification? This become, if we operate this summation inside the bracket, then what is the equation? Equation become, if we write the equation here, if we write the equation here, if we write the equation here, means here we write the equation here. What is the equation? Summation of a yi, summation of a yi minus summation of a is a constant. So summation n time, then this become what? Na. This become Na plus, if we operate the summation here, then this become what? Plus b summation of xi. After simplification of this equation, we get this equation. After simplification of this one multiplied by xi, then we operate the summation. Then this become what? Summation of xi yi equal a summation of xi plus b summation of xi square. Summation of xi square. And by default, this one is a summation from I equal 1 to n. So this one is a what? This one is a, and these two equation is known as a what? Normal equation. Normal equation in case of a method of a least square. Normal equation. Normal equation. Normal equation. So this one is a normal equation. So to solve a numerical problem, there is a need to remember these normal equations. These normal equations. So if we have a normal equation, first thing, why this one is called method of a least square? Here we find the square of a error. A square of a error, sum of a square of a error. Sum of a square of a error, then we minimize the sum of a square of a error. We minimize the sum of a square of error means we find the least square. Least square, due to this reason, this one is called method of a least square. Least means a square of a error, we find the sum of a square of a error, least value of a sum of a square of a error. Then we find a what? Then we find the normal equation. If we closely observe the normal equation, if x and y is a given, then we find what? We find the summation of a yi by adding the value of a y. N is a what? N is a number of a observation, number of a terms. B, summation of a xi by adding these values. Then we find the summation of a xi. Similarly, summation of a xi yi, we find the x into y. Here we find the x1, y1, x2, y2 up to xn into yn and find the sum of a xi yi equal a summation of a xi plus b summation of a xi square. Means we able to find out the summation of a xi, summation of a xi square. These are the constants. So after putting the value of a summation of a yi and summation of a xi, summation of a xi yi, summation of a xi and summation of a xi square, this become what? This become a system of a linear equation with two unknowns. There is a two equation and two unknowns. What is the unknown? Unknown with the a and b. After solving this system of a linear equation, we able to find out the value of a and b. So this one is a way how we fit a curve fitting by the method of a least square, means how we fit a straight line square. Now we solve some numerical example. Example, first, by the method of least square, method of least square, fit the straight line in following data. Data. So here we write the values of x and y. The values of x and y we write perpendicular because this one means to solve, if we write a perpendicular then it's become very easy. So here we write the values of x 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and the values of y are 16, 19, 16, 19, 19, 23, 26 and 30. So, straight line. So, what is our problem? Problem is by the method of a least square fit a straight line in following data. We satisfy the following data. X and y is a given. X and y is a given. So here how we solve? Here we assume that y equal a plus bx. Let solution. Y equal a plus bx be the best fitted straight line. With the best fitted straight line. Fitted straight line. Straight line. Straight line. Best fitted straight line. Now what is the normal equation? Normal equation by the method of a least square, using the method of a least square, not by the method of a least square, the normal equation by the least square method are first summation yi equal na plus b summation of xi. Second one is a summation of xi yi equal a summation of xi square plus b summation of xi, not a summation of xi plus b summation of xi square. These are the normal equations. So what is our aim? Our aim is to find out the summation of yi, summation of xi, summation of xi yi, summation of xi and summation of xi square. So how we find? Here we find xy. So this one is a 80, this one is a 190, this one is a 23 into 50, 345, and this become 520, and this become 750. So these are the value of xy. So okay, this one is a correct. So we find the value of a summation of xi square, xi yi. What is the next value is required? Summation of xi. We will find out summation of xi square. So we find the square of this one, x square. So square of this one is a 5. Square of 5 is a 25. Square of 10 is 100. And square of 15 is a 225. 225. Square of 20 is a 400. And square of 25 is a 625. So square of 25 is a 625. So now we find the sum of these terms. So what is the sum of these terms? We find the sum of this one, this column, sum of this column, sum of this column, and sum of this column. So I have already noted down the values for these sum. So once we noted down the values for this one is a 75. The value for sum of this one, 75. and the value for y is 114, and the value for sum of this one is 1885, 1885, and the value for sum of x square is 1375, 1375. This one is the value. So here we find the sum of this one. Summation of xi, this one is what? This one is the summation of xi. This one is what? Summation of yi. Summation of xi, yi, summation of xi square. So these are the values of what? These are the values of so with this table, we put the value for here. Summation of yi, summation of xi, summation of xi, yi, summation of xi, summation of xi square. So what is the value for summation of xi? Summation of yi, this become 114. 114 equal, what is the n? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of observation is 5. So this become 5a plus summation of xi. Summation of xi is 75. 75b. Now this one is the first normal equation. In a second normal equation, summation of xi, yi, this become 1885. This become a summation of xi. Summation of xi is what? 75. 75a plus b summation of xi square 1375b. So this one is what? This one is a simultaneous equation. Once we solve this simultaneous equation, how we solve this simultaneous equation? Obviously, multiplied by 15 here, then this become 75, then we equate the coefficient of a, then we find the value of b. So after solving this system of a linear equation, what is the value for a and b? After solving this one, the value for a is what? Already we noted down the value for a. Value for a is 0.7. 0.7, and the value for b is 12.5. 12.3, sorry. 12.3. 12.3. So what is the best fitted straight line? After solving this one, after solving these two, solving this one, then we find that a equals 0.7 and b equal 12.3. So what is the best fitted straight line? Y equal a plus bx. Putting the value of a and b, y equal 0.7 plus 12.3 x. This one is what? This one is a best fitted straight line by the method of a least square, which satisfy this state.